Looks like we're dealing with some dandruff. Let's see how he treats it. Starting off with lemons, we're off to a bad start. Some type of blue shampoo here, okay. Of course, cleansing out the hair with some Red Bull. Now we're gonna rinse it out. Actually looks great here. Now let's just smack him in the back of the head. 0 out of 10.
How I got my skin from this.
Back with unsolicited skincare reviews. The best over-the-counter ingredient for acne. Good complementing ingredient. We love this product.
Ticks removal part 2.
These are obviously not ticks. These are black-eyed peas that are glued to the back of this guy's neck. Not sure why this barber did this because he's actually a pretty good barber. It's actually quite common to get infected hair follicles right by the entrance of the nostril, and these are extremely painful. Now remember, this area is the triangle of death, so infections in this area can spread rapidly to the brain. Not just that, but you can spread that infection to your fingers and get something called blistering dactylitis. Right, let's see what's going on with this one. I'm not sure about the location of this. I think they're in the armpit, but this is why I say to poke a hole in the surface, because you can actually see the pus trying to escape. Taping the face up. There's absolutely no way this is gonna work. Plus, what happens when one side falls down mid-conversation and the entire face becomes asymmetrical? Wait. Okay, so tell me about a time that skincare improved your life. I'll go first. My skin was always super itchy and dry in the winter, especially on my ankles. I was using the right moisturizer, but turns out I was using it wrong. Instead of using it when your skin feels dry, apply it within 3 minutes of getting out of the shower while your skin is still damp. This will lock in all that hydration and absolutely saved my skin in the winter. This is dermaplaning, where they're using a really sharp blade to exfoliate that top layer of the skin and remove those tiny vellus hairs. This really helps to improve skin texture, but can irritate the skin if you do it too often. Super satisfying though. What on earth is going on here? Now there is a condition called pityriasis amiantaceae, where dandruff or psoriasis gets so bad that these thick, yellow, scaly crusts develop on the hair shaft. Now that looks like cornflakes. Now in both dandruff and psoriasis, the problem actually starts at the scalp, so you would expect to see a little bit of redness on the scalp here. So for that reason, I think this video is fake. This looks like an infected hair follicle or furuncle. That was a clean pop.
TikTok made me try it. Slugging.
I want to try slugging for myself.
Slugging. This trend comes back every winter. This is when you use a thick ointment as the last step in your skincare routine. And I actually love it, especially to repair a damaged skin barrier during the winter. But only when you slug after a gentle moisturizer. Be careful when slugging after retinol or an exfoliating acid, because it may actually irritate your skin more. I swear you react to one Botfly video and then they show up all over your For You page. Looks like they have quite a bit of experience with these, but this one is buried in deep and it's holding on tight. Now if you cover the hole with Vaseline, then the Botfly larva will die and it makes it easier to extract, or it tries to escape and then you can get rid of it. Ooh, they got it by the tail. Before we watch this cyst explosion, let's talk about another mistake you only make once in your dermatology career. You always numb around the cyst, but never into the cyst. If you numb into the cyst, it creates a ton of pressure, and this is what happens.
Liquor bottles, just what you expect inside her new Balenciaga.
Using Vaseline as an eye cream, pure Vaseline is actually the most effective occlusive moisturizer, and it prevents 99% of water loss while you sleep. This is actually an amazing hack, and I do it all the time. I apply a gentle moisturizer first, then I follow with Vaseline. Just be cautious if you're prone to developing milia around the eye. Right, let's see what's going on here. Now this is a pincer nail, which is over curvature of the nail plate. Now when this happens, the nail digs into the skin, causing inflammation and infection, or what we call paronychia. Now these can be extremely painful. Now it looks like they're using a screwdriver to remove this nail. Not one of the tools that I use, but the technique is actually pretty good here, and I think this person is going to get a lot of relief from this. Now pincer nails tend to grow back unless you damage the nail matrix, so we'll use phenol to chemically burn the nail matrix. Otherwise, this was well done. Ah yes, lighting the hair on fire. This is a really good option if you enjoy third-degree burns with your haircut. On a serious note though, the benefits of this are absolutely zero. I do not recommend this. When I said to wear gloves, this is not what I meant. This is an epidermal inclusion cyst, and all that yellow cottage cheese debris is keratin. I don't recommend popping these on the job. And those of you who follow me know that popping these is not a permanent solution. You need to do something specific to make sure they don't come back. This was a good cyst. This is acute paronychia, and all that yellow stuff is pus and bacteria. Now it's uncommon, but you can get this from nail salons. The cuticle actually protects us, and pushing it too far back can introduce bacteria under the skin. We would drain this, culture the fluid, and then treat with antibiotics.